was reminded today that long ago I posted the results screen for Mario Kart Super Circuit, which is a thing I did with the intent to, like, use it as a reaction thing. Not long after I did that, though, I thought, wait, it feels a little weird to link to a thing I posted as a reaction. Now, granted, I do like the way that announcer says congratulations, but, like, I don't know, it feels a little self-aggrandizing, and so I never actually used it. It's still there. You can use it if you want, but I feel like it's the weirdest self-promotion if I post it myself, but nowadays you can just use videos, on social media, so really I could actually just have an isolated file that I could post, and then I won't have to feel like if I want to send somebody that congratulations that it's a weird way to say buy my book. But yeah, no, I can throw it in the same folder as Are You Stupid? Which to this day is still a very good Axel line. I haven't actually gotten to post that as a reaction though, because typically I don't actually engage with people I think are dumb. I just say, wow, that was a dumb thing somebody said, and then I block them. Anyway, hi, hello, it's stream time. It's also a late stream time. Might go a little over my usual time, because, yeah, I'm certainly starting a whole ass hour later. But yeah, not too much to recap from last time, though. I started Dragon Quest III, and I got my party members. See, so we're playing as Deirdre, so, she's the warrior. We got Murdog, the merchant. Cyril, the klutz thief. I feel like that's important. She got thief class, and then I wound up making her personality klutz. I'm guessing it's either randomized on top of choosing their stats, or I just somehow accidentally chose the stat combination to get that character klutz. And then Armida, the socialite gadabout, which is perhaps the most fitting of the personalities. Oh yeah, Murdog's also meddler, which is also kind of funny. But yeah, started the game and got those three. Made my characters, did a little bit of fighting around the starting town, but didn't venture too far out. Between streams, I did a little bit of grinding. Not too much to report, but we can take a look at that in a moment when we actually load it up. Very nearly wrecked my wire, moving the mic. That's how you know I'm good at this. Alright, so let's venture forth. Good old file 1. There is autosave, but I like save files. My prayers have been answered. Ah, geez, you've been waiting a week, huh? Been praying, and well, you might. I think I already used that as an image of the day for this year. Just too bad, because it'd be very useful. Alright, let's see. Need to go under miscellaneous and status. Alright, so yeah, let's see. Is this? Uh... 4, 3... Now, 4 seems correct. Okay, I guess Deirdre just didn't... Oh yeah, 10 to the next experience. Sorry, I thought for a moment I hadn't saved, but no, 10 to the next level seems about correct. Because yeah, you're level 4, which I think is higher than last time. You're level 3, you're level 3. I don't think I particularly did much for getting extra equipment. I just wanted to, round everybody out a little bit. Oh, and also they're about to level up, so... And we should be good to go. So let's see, I need to reacquaint myself with controls. Is it Y for map? It is Y for map. Okay, so I figure we've heard a lot about a tower, but our next goal is gather information in Reeve. So we can see the town up there. I think, as long as we're not going to a dungeon next, we're probably good to go. We can see a few other things in the island, but I'm gonna guess stepping into the desert is probably a bad idea at the moment. So we'll be avoiding that. Okay. Anything different across the bridge? Nope. Ah, crud. Oh, okay. That guy just had beef with Cyril then. Cool, gotcha. Okay. Alright, I might as well use Frizz. I'm gonna say, well, you got nothing else yet, so you help there. I do like that the thief starts with Sandstorm, that's very nice. Yeah, let's just go all in on the Batterfly. I feel like that's the toughest thing so far. And then I just kill it very quickly. Alright, well, everybody just beat up the ravens. And Armita's just happy to be here. I kinda wanna lower the battle message speed only for her. Like, I want most of the text to go at the pace it's been going. Because that's a good pace. Let's see. 2 strength, 2 resilience, 2 stamina, 6 agility, obviously, 2 wisdom, and 2 luck. I almost said 11 luck. That's what it's at, not what it grew by. But yeah, I want to slow down the messages specifically for Armida. I do just want to know what she's doing on a given turn. Like, how's she messing around? 3 wisdom, nice. And 10 whole luck. She's nothing if not lucky. Let's see. Promontory Passage. I believe that's the place that leads to the place we keep hearing about. Let's see. Item bag. Dazzle me not. What does that do? Bedazzlement. Okay. Well, I guess that does stand to reason. Nifty nut. Seed of life. Probably should use strength, or the seeds on other characters, but like... don't know how class changing works specifically. I know vaguely how it works, but I don't want to give anything to anybody if I'm then gonna class change and they lose it, you know? I don't think this game does like a total reset when you class change. But yeah, I don't know how it changes things in the long run. It's also not something I have to worry about for a bit anyway, so... yeah, everybody just beat him up. It's 3 slimes. We can take 3 slimes. She's just gonna stand back and assess the situation. Look, Armita's just very strategic like that. She's really gotta stand back and try to figure out what these 3 slimes are gonna do. Alright, let's see. Alright. It's an okay level up. Oh, but we did get the heal spell. Nice. And we got 7 extra coins. Oh, hey, so Murdoch gets us extra money, and Cyril gets us extra items. Alright, so yeah, I do have heal now. That's good. Heal Armita's Boo Boo. Yeah, we've got a little extra stuff here and there from party composition, so even if I don't have a straightforward fighter or caster, at this point Deirdre can do both. Also, it's called Ant Nibbler. Oh my god. That's very good. Ah, darn it. Well, at least it's one of them. Oh, okay. Fire just kills the Anteater. Sorry, Ant Nibbler. Get him. Yeah, even if I don't have some straightforward characters, they do have little extra pickups that should help. Okay. Just get the ravens.
Brace yourself.
Alright, well, unfortunately, the blinded raven's gone. Yeah, everybody just go for that one. Alright, nothing extra there. And... we're golden. Yeah. Sometimes the computer is nice and says, yeah, I'll get the non-weakened one in the group, but other times it's just like, yeah, you blinded all of them for nothing. Most of those missed and you killed the guy who did get blinded, so what are you gonna do? Staying in an inn is definitely not a cure for death. Alright, let's see. Alright, Village of Reeve. You're very distinct. Yep, definitely the case. And I mean, given the current party, I've got one healer and I might want her to do other things. So having some herbs on hand is definitely going to be pretty useful until I wind up getting myself a more dedicated caster. Even the ones in towns? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, wait. You mean to tell me somebody just died right here in front of this barrel? Dropped their club in there? Oh, right, yeah, it's a red door, so I can't get in. Which means that guy's got total privacy. The Fiend. Oh. Alright, well, I was already gonna fight monsters, but we're definitely doing it for this kid. Alright, so... Antidotal herb. I'm thinking, at the moment, yeah, Good going past me, that's definitely what I wanted to do. Cause yeah, Cyril, being the fast character, should definitely be the one who uses items. Cause Murdog is kind of my other damage dealer. So I kind of want her open, and Armida, she'll just do whatever. Armida's kind of just, you know, bit of a wild card. I don't want to try using an item with her only for her to be like, let me stand back and assess the situation. Alright, so that's gonna be... pretty useless across the board. Alright. We've just got 2 Oaken Clubs to sell. Actually, I'm curious. Did I ever... Okay, so yeah, I don't think I took a look at this one yet. Yeah, this thing just sucks. I know how eating things works, Murdoch. Alright, you bunch of idiots. If you eat these things, you don't have them anymore. I don't know if she likes us that much. Alright, anything else I want her to read? Because honestly, I had this chance to have one of our party members talk. I'm gonna take it. Like, hey, how good is my sword? Okay, not much of anything. Alright, oh, how am I doing on... One of these days. I won't mess that up. Alright, 120G, how much is this one? 8 gold coin. Okay, that's fine. Also, it seems like you can just rest without changing the time, which is pretty cool. But I'm gonna stay overnight just to reset the timer a bit. But yeah, if you want to rest without removing the ability to, you know, just go back outside and have it be nighttime soon, yeah, you can hang out. Or at least I'm assuming that's what it's doing. Yeah, thieves do seem decent at damage dealing, but yeah, honestly, I'm just really digging Sandstorm so far. That's the only thing Cyril has that's particularly amazing, but like, it's pretty good. Alright, let's see, Chainsicle. Oh, I didn't realize, actually... No, I guess I subconsciously realized thieves weren't in the original, cause... Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I'm particularly familiar with the thief class's design. And like, most of the designs in this game are classics. Like, pretty much all of them you probably know. Like, the fighter? Everybody knows the female fighter. That's a very distinct design. Alright, yeah, chain sickle. No one's worked out yet if this is a sickle with a chain on the end or a chain with a sickle on the end. And trust me, it's very important. Alright, well, that is stupidly expensive, so... let's see, copper sword would be nice, but that's still a little too pricey. Leather shield would be good for everybody. I just priced myself out of getting it, though. Well, unless I can sell the things for enough money. Oh yeah, I do also know the Male Warrior as well. Though, female warrior is definitely more well known. Solid suit of armor that gets the job done, but lays waste to the wearer's fashion credentials. This looks awful. Only Murdog will wear this. Anybody else is like, no. Armida would not be caught dead in this. Lightweight armor, can't afford that. Training togs. On the island where nobody goes. Alright, let's sell these 2 useless clubs. And then we buy... yeah, I think Leather Shield is probably my best bet. And for Cyril, actually. Can also get it with Armida, but yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah, Cyril does actually need that, because she does not, in fact, have any shields whatsoever. Which unfortunately means I can't sell anything. Rats. Well, considering how even Dragon Quest IV worked, chances are I'll mostly just be getting things in dungeons and then doing hand-me-downs anyway. So... Hey, Malus. 33 gold coins. That's actually incredibly useful, thank you. Also, I probably do want to do a, monster tamer at some point, just so I can get started on getting monsters for them. Something to keep in mind if you ever meet a martial artist. They're too dumb to use a sword. You might think, oh yeah, they just perfected their arts so they don't get to... No. They're just dumb. They don't know how to sword. They're fools. Even though, you know... Technically speaking, wielding a weapon is a sort of martial art, just, you know, not the kind of martial arts they're talking about. They do specifically mean punch martial arts. In most RPGs, I think. Alright, well... Oh, hey, I moved it. Check that out. Also, hey, there's an X on the ground. Ooh, 2 10 gold coins. Okay. Alright, that is actually pretty good. Ooh, Let me just check these wheat fields. Medicinal herb. Okay, that actually changes a few things then. That's a good amount of money. But do I want to use it just yet? Come on, cabbages, don't fail me now. They failed me. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's no different. Claws were also pretty rare in Dragon Quest IV as well. Let's see, that's an extra 2 attack. Deirdre, and for everybody else, that's actually a pretty decent leap. Leather hats. Ooh, leather hats also pretty cheap. Although, I might also want to do an antidotal herb as well. I think I do want a couple of these. Put them in the bag. Alright, and the game is very specifically pointing me to this place, so... I'm gonna continue exploring first. Alright, apparently, everybody's really into the old ball and chain. Seed of stamina. Child. Okay. Winnie. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, I gotta look at the map, because that will just tell me if the place is locked anyway, but that is a red door. Which I also need to keep in mind. Red door is a shorthand for not doing that just yet. Although, all things considered, I don't think it's gonna take me too long to get the Thieves' Key. Unless it's left the continent, which it could have. It sounds like it was taken pretty close by. Then somebody might have also just carried it elsewhere. Yeah, even in Final Fantasy 1, where that was also a thing. Doesn't take that long to get the key in that game either. Like, that's like before you even fight the Earth Fiend, right? I think you do that before. I think you do that before Witch. That's around the point where you get the, where you fight the vampires, too. Also, oof. Sounds a bit rough. Oh yeah, I was just talking about that Thieves' Key. Jeez. I'm gonna guess they probably changed that a bit in the HD 2D version, because that sounds a little tedious. Alright, your objective has been updated. Very direct. Diary of a Hard Man. Oh, okay. We're actually, like, putting the... We're actually taking the books now. Chunky tome that details how to be a meathead in words that even a child could understand. Oh, is that a, That must be to change your personality then, right? I don't know if I want any of my characters to be meatheads. I guess for stat purposes, you probably would want these on hand, though, but... Yeah, changes personality. Yeah, look, I know it's probably useful in a gameplay perspective, but like, I don't know, I kinda wanna keep the characters as they are. I do find it very funny that I got a Klutz Thief. And the rest of them are fine too. Yeah, I think I remember that. I think we saw a few of those as well. They have bolded very specific words in them. I don't think we got any of those, though. Alright, so we're about to head out. What do I want? Do I want armor, or do I want a new weapon? I feel like we are decent on defense power, but also that could change at the drop of a hat. Okay, so that's what we have equipped. Chain sickle's too expensive. There was another weapon, though, in here? Or am I just thinking of, different defense items? Yeah, Divine Dagger. I could barely afford that, but... that's only 2 extra strength, so... I'm gonna say... Yeah, that's pricey. I'm gonna go for multiple characters get a little better. Unfortunately, nothing to sell from these, because I don't think anybody's got a hat yet. Alright, so yeah, don't have enough for a 4th, so... Unfortunately, Armida cannot keep all that hair protected. Okay, so I've got 13 medicinal herbs, which seems like it's probably going to be enough alongside the fact that I do have a healing move. So... I'm gonna say, yeah, 3 Chimera Wings should also be good for now. I'm gonna take one more antidotal herb, though. Alright, now I think we're looking good. Alright, southwards we go. Let's see. Okay, so that's the spot. I can't really move anything around, so... there's like a... something that looks like a cave all the way to the south there, which I kind of figured would be where we're going, because that is past a forest, but... No, the game is going to tell us to go this way. I appreciate the guidance. And no fights on the way, which... isn't great, honestly. Though I'm sure we're about to run into a bunch of, new encounters. Door's locked, but that's not a red door, so... Right, I'm guessing this is... mini dungeon. Huge tree to the west of town. Remember that for later. Oh, mini medal, nice. I think we actually get something on the second one, so... that's good. There's an exit. Actually, yeah. I need to actually get some important memorizations. Alright, I think I've explored the area. Alright, well, let's go in then. My guess is we go in this way, then we come out from the other door. Alright. Dreamer's Tower. Alright, everybody, it's our first dungeon. Exciting times. Good to be alive. We got frogs. Toadies, of course. Let's blind them, because I don't trust any new enemies. I gotta make sure nobody's good at anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're pretty fast, too. Would you believe it? She's fast asleep. You know, honestly, I feel like I would believe that. I'm actually gonna go after the slimes next. Oops. Yep, and that's exactly why. See, that's called strategy. Okay, now it's got the sand out of its eyes, though. It's recovered. Get him! Alright, this feels sustainable. But that's only the first fight. I've got an additional 11 gold. A thank you. 13 gold coins. I mean, hey, that's really good, actually. Alright, who's next? Well, they're too stunned to move. Cool, alright, well... last time setting them on fire did kill them quickly, so... everybody just gang up on him. Oh, Deirdre is actually the slowest in the party. Although, in fairness, she is also the slowest to, level as well. So that probably doesn't help. Meanwhile, Murdog is just speeding through levels. 63, 41, 22, 17... Ooh, good stamina. Not great on the agility, though. Ooh, Stone's Throw. One of these days. Alright, so anyway, what does that do? Launches a barrel of small stones at all enemies. Okay. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, I need to fight with a lot of enemies right now. Murdog's gonna throw rocks at him. She's collected many rocks. Alright, yeah, Deirdre, you go here. Murdog, get him. Alright, Sandstorm the Toadies. He was totally defeated. Oh my god, that's incredible. Alright, I'm sorry, how much was that again? 3 MP. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, Cyril reaches level 5. 127... 15 strength. And to 43 agility. Heck yeah, alright. Sleepy Slap. I feel like I can guess what that does, but we'll check that in a sec. 43 HP, and 55 luck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these two have their niches, clearly. Alright, drowsy attack that sends an enemy off to sleep. Alright, so 2 more MP. Oh, and... Oh, I can just use one from the item back, nice. Alright, Murdog's doing pretty well on HP still. Alright, so I'm supposed to go that way, but what about this direction? Promontory Passage. That was to the south, which means... I probably don't need to... go this way just yet, because this is a pretty long passageway. I don't want to commit myself to that direction just yet, because... yeah, the world map showed that being south of where we are currently. Oh god. Murdog, get him! Alright, Bunicorns aren't actually that tough. Nonetheless, get him! They did 3 points of damage to Deirdre. And another 3. Get him! Kill him with rocks! And then she got an extra 7 gold coins. They were actually in the barrel she threw. You know, just a little pocket change that somebody else had lost. I mean, they're probably not gonna miss it at this point. Alright, group of toadies, they're definitely a little hardier, so they definitely also get the rocks. You know what, let's try out Sleepy Slap. Actually... Sandstorm's a little more economical. And it potentially takes care of everybody, and it does take care of everybody! Which is good, cause, yeah, Deirdre is definitely taking some damage. I think I can survive, though. Armina, we're winning! You don't need to run away. And Deirdre reaches level 4. Party. Ooh, an extra 6 MP, that's pretty good. Good strength build. Yeah, nothing to write home about. Cyril got an extra medicinal herb. Yeah, I'm guessing straight arrow probably just means neutral stat gains overall. At least that's what it sounds like. Strong medicine. That's just a, better... Restores at least 50 HP to a single ally. Yep, okay, so... better medicine, then. Let's see... oh, Alihan Castle! Well, we've got shortcuts, that's cool. Oh, and... oh, yeah, no, I don't need to heal because I leveled up. I keep forgetting the Dragon Quest does that. Alright, this doesn't look too tough. I think we can go up against this one without our barrel full of rocks. As strong as that is... oh, speaking of barrel full of rocks... oh, thank you, you got him first. Gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Alright, well. Just beat him up, it's... You didn't need to crit that guy! That was really... not necessary. That's a weak enemy. You're gonna just kill him instantly anyway. Alright, so the Dreamer's Tower. Alright, where's this on the map? Alright, let's see. Bubble Slime. I don't like the looks of that guy. Alright. Actually, no, we are going to Stone's Throw these guys. Let's see. Cyril, abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to Sandstorm the Toadies, please.
Brace yourself.
Okay, cool. That's 3 enemies weaker. Get him! Oh my god, the barrel full of rocks is so good. See, clearly Murdog is the brains of this operation. She's developed the ultimate technique. Just get a barrel, fill it with rocks, and throw them. And that's why she's level 6 already. Because she's a genius. And now she's at 69 HP. She's too powerful. 3 strength. Alright, 34 stamina. Yeah, her agility sucks. Wisdom's 22, Lux 14. Oh, Cyril's also level 6. MP didn't go up at all, which sucks, but... what are you gonna do? Let's see, resilience, stamina, 49 agility, nice. No wisdom either. And 16 more coins, nice. Alright, so anyway, are we just on a separate island? Believe that's what they said. Yep, okay. So it's this island right here. Oh, and I noticed that the cave is actually active down there. That's got its own icon. Which probably means, yes, that's where the thing leads. Alright, how's everybody holding up right now? Are we all good? Yeah, we're actually pretty decent in HP and MP. I'm gonna keep going, I think. Oh, and there's even a bed over there, nice. Is that like a... is that a trick, or the enemy is gonna jump us if we try to do that, or what? Alright, let's see. Yeah, Armida pretty much levels up right after Cyril, so... should be good there. Do that. Murdog, you know what to do. Also, 4 abilities, so we're not gonna be getting that many things, but... so far, so good.
You're mine.
God, the rocks are so good. Good old rock. Nothing beats... oh, right, you're a group, so I just attack. Sorry, I almost forgot how that worked. Yeah, field skills make sense. I would imagine, because, you know, that's also how Tornica worked. Let's see, 46, 42, 13... Ooh, 29 agility. And already it's 62 luck. Alright, well, this is a bit of an odd group. So what if I threw rocks at them? Oh, gee, okay. Okay, the rocks might actually not be necessary. Jesus! Alright, apparently we just hate this group. Yeah, that was a waste. That was a waste of rocks, honestly. I mean, it killed them, but it wasn't necessary at all. Everybody just thought, no, we've had enough of these guys. And so we just killed them as hard as we could. Alright, Batterfly... I'm gonna keep throwing rocks. Oh, they only have 10 HP? Jeez, alright. I feel like we've actually very much surpassed these guys. Ooh, that's not good. Thankfully, Murdog was not stopped from throwing rocks. Thank goodness she didn't turn the rocks against our group, otherwise we would have been doomed. Oh, fittingly enough, we got a Dazzle Me Up. Let's definitely... let's see, transfer one of those to Cyril. Transfer one of them to Deirdre. In fact, let's also transfer... Oh wait, not medicinal herb. I mean, I'll keep that, but I mainly wanted the, antidotal herb here. Nope. Almost missed you. And another Chimera Wing. Alright, well, I can traverse the world very quickly. I'm just gonna go in with an attack, I think. I think I'm gonna throw some rocks. Yeah, rocks sound pretty good. Oh, jeez. That's a dead frog right there. Looking at that frog and I'm thinking, nah. I don't have to pick up what he's putting down. Alright, I actually don't want this much stuff. There's a little bit of clutter in there, so just in case, I'm gonna heal you up with that. How is everybody doing anyway? Alright, well, I don't think that's gonna be a waste, because Deirdre probably will be attacked a few more times. Oh, and there's a thing right here. Yeah, I'm guessing I'll probably be attacked as I walk around here. So it won't be a waste to have done this. Okay, they all defended, so it was in fact a waste. Well, whatever, it's fine. There's plenty of medicinal herbs, it's no big deal. And besides, everybody knows, if you don't heal, that's when you are killed. You know, if I hadn't healed, all of them would have been like, hey, she's at low health. Get her. Cyril still has a leather hat. I didn't even realize one of them was wearing a hat. Alright, is this good for anybody? It is in fact good for Armida, who never actually got a hat. Alright, cool. That's everybody with hats now. Let's see. There's just a, relatively young woman up there going, ugh, my bones. Oh, if I could only go down to the inn. Alright, it's a little pricey, but honestly, that's actually not a huge deal. Is this like advertisement? What are you doing? Alright, let's see. Is it maybe a little cheeky to be constantly going to a map? Perhaps. Okay, so I'm not allowed to look at floors I haven't been to yet, which is entirely fair. Alright, group of enemies. Well, we're freshly rested, so... I think I'll go with this. Alright, we got a whole lot of stuff. Cool. Alright, so that's an upstairs. Guessing that's also an upstairs because there's nothing there. Which upstairs, though, is the upstairs I need to go to? Ooh, hello. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing I've been doing, which is... blind you. Yeah, go after the bubble slime, because you're new and scary. Although, thus far, toadies are definitely the, at the very least, hardiest enemies that I've found. I feel like the fact that I immediately blind them all the time has kind of limited how useful they actually are, but, you know. I don't want to discover that they're tougher than I'm expecting. Alright, Murdog reaches level 7. Alright, no longer at 69 HP. She's actually weaker. Oh, and 3 more MP. That means 1 more barrel of rocks that she has available to her. Yeah, I'm gonna measure her MP in barrels rather than actual MP. Yeah, I don't remember them, like, super well from 4, but I just look at that and think, yeah, I want them dead immediately. That does look like a guy that can poison me. Let's see, 55 agility. Also, that looks different on the map. I'm going to operate under the assumption that I can jump from this tower. So I'm not going to approach the edge. Yeah, I can't really sandstorm anything. Although, in fairness, this would actually be a good place to... Oh, gee. This would be a good place to try Sleepy Slap, except, nope, not necessary. Rocks took... Look, they did everything I needed. Alright, another mini medal. Cool. Alright, let's see. So, that's a staircase. Oof, alright, Bubble slimes. Alright, Murdog, we're gonna need your rocks. You know what? I'm actually gonna sandstorm the bubble slimes. Not messing around with these guys. Oh, okay.
Take this.
That felt a little unnecessary. Alright, our meter reaches level 7. Two, 22... 71 luck. And we got an antidotal herb. Alright, what are we looking at the map? Rats. I chose wrong. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, this is bound to happen if I only have some of the map. Okay, it's the ravens which are like the second enemy, so... Do I even need rocks for this? I don't think I do. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was nothing. Alright. Come on, everybody. Hustle, hustle. Got extra encounters to do. There might be something. There was. Ooh, leather shield. I don't think everybody got one of those yet, right? Transfer. Let's see, you've got one. You've got one. You've got a pot lid, so... For the sake of your dignity, you should equip this. And Armida can take this instead. Okay, again, like, I take out half of this group unless Armida does nothing. Which she did, yeah, she just fell on her face and fell asleep. But it's fine, it's still the ravens. They can't do much. See, and even if she messes up next turn, again, it's fine. We still take out their group. Oh right, yeah, she's still asleep. Nothing actually poked her, so she didn't wake up. Alright, boomerang, huh? Alright, crafted from a suitably sturdy tree, beginners need look no further than this boomerang. Oh yeah, boomerang. Notably easy to use. But deals slightly less damage to every foe it hits after the first one. That does sound interesting. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Transfer... not to you. Murdog. $29. Wait, oh wow. At the moment, Cyril actually has, more attack. Oh, really? Well, in that case, I'm definitely giving that to Cyril, I think. This now? Heck yeah. So yeah, if she's the first person to move, and this does damage to everybody, that does sound pretty good. Alright, so... transfer... 2 equipment. Alright, anything else I need to put into the equipment? No, actually that looks good. Alright, now I do kind of want another fight. Give me something so I can throw a boomerang. Honestly, another one of those Raven fights does sound pretty good. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so yeah, it does go in an order. That is important to note. That is real good, though. Contains a medicinal herb. Nice! Alright, yeah, just keep giving us resources. I do not mind more resources. Uh-oh. Oh, and they get the opening volley. Great. Just what I wanted. Alright, yeah, burn them. Throw rocks at them, boomerang them, just kill these slimes. I want these slimes dead. Thank you, Armida. Group of enemies appears. Yes, that's a little bit of the downside there. The weakest enemies are the ones on the left side. But honestly, that's not really a huge deal. And one of them got crits. Right, yeah, I didn't even think about the crits. Alright, what's this floor look like again? Okay, so we've got a staircase there. But there is a thing all the way down there. Group of enemies. Alright, yeah, these are definitely getting tough. Murdog, just throw rocks at him. Okay, well, that was unnecessary. Alright, I'm gonna check the back here. Ah, rats. Okay, big fight. I feel like I'm not gonna need the stones. Honestly, yeah, just do this. I didn't... She just started singing, but I didn't see the rest of that. This is why I wish I could slow down her dialogue specifically. Let's see, 4, 3, 6... good stamina. Alright, and we got extra money. Nice. Yeah, I should go back here. So I'm thinking this'll probably be the optional area, because that's first. Uh-oh, you're new. Prestidigitator! He's gonna clean things! Alright, yeah, stab him. I'm gonna say rocks just in case. We're gonna safety strat with the rocks. Okay. There, okay, he's got 2 actions already. Oof.
Take this.
Alright, well, thankfully that wasn't too bad. I got frizzed, but it's nothing I can't handle. Oh. Okay. How's it going?
Well, well, well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why, but it must mean something, so here you go. 1 thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
I don't see why not. You seem like you want me to. Murdog have an accent? Probably.
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams.
Yeah, there's
to be
manga if
living.
you read, that's just gonna be your whole thing.
Let's see. Pesky padlocks. I did notice that. Alright, you can use the zoom spell, yeah, okay. I know I can, but... it just feels wrong to do that, you know? Copy of the girl's own annual. Okay, so what's that one do? Alright. A scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway or your money back. Tearaway. Alright, well, can I look at... I can! Very nice indeed. And Murdog doesn't really have an accent in these. She's not quite got the Tornico accent like Tornico. But I'm guessing they probably want to go a little more neutral since, you know, this could be anyone saying this. Meanwhile, when you look at things as Tornico, yeah, that's just Tornico talking. Got a Chimera Wing. I mean, sure, I could technically use it here, but I don't wanna. Is there anything up here? I gotta know. There isn't. Alright, well, I could test my theory. Because there's nothing down here, right? Actually, there might be. I didn't explore this way at all. Alright. Ah, rats, I couldn't get quite far enough. Ah, boo. Okay, just that one guy attacked, though. It's fine. I'm gonna go for that one. Okay, that did indeed take both those guys out. Cool. Alright, yeah, boomerang. That's, pretty good. Okay, looks like... that's probably it for items. Nope. There's a chest right there, of course there is. Uh-oh. Okay, this is where I'm gonna need rocks. Alright. I'm gonna frizz you, get him with the rocks, do not take any chances, attack everybody. No prestidigitation will happen. Simply not gonna happen. Armina, please. Ooh, Deirdre's actually gotten pretty fast. Get him with the rocks. The rocks can't be defeated. They're simply too powerful. Do MP. Dang. That's 1 2/3 barrels. No agility, though. Which does kind of suck, but what are you gonna do? Let's see, 59 agility, very nice. And more money. Alright, looking pretty good. Right, so I do need to grab that chest, but after that, I should just be able to jump off the side from anywhere. If that is what's going on. Alright, another mini-battle. Another battle. Alright, I think I can survive this without, resorting to rocks, though. Yeah, there goes those guys. Okay, Boomerang. You've definitely proved your point. Also, hey, wait a sec, hold on. Okay, no, that is what she has equipped, good. I was about to say, like, oh, did I forget to equip that? No, that didn't need to be a hand-me-down. Okay, it actually, like, repels you a little bit first. That's actually very nice. Alright, and how are we doing? Yeah, thanks to those level ups, we're doing pretty well, so... we go back in, and... right, yeah, down there, okay. I doubt there's anything terribly tough in the caves down there, but... just wanted to make sure first. Although I guess I could also come up in the castle. I don't wanna. Because the cave might have items. Oh, Boomerang. You can just do normal damage to one guy. And we got more money. Let's see. Alright, so we could just go straight out, but there's a path around there that I am going to take. Ooh. I do like the height you get here. This is the advantage of a more modern game like this, is that you can more easily display, like, oh yeah, this is a big hill. There goes those guys. Or there go those guys, rather. Oh, our meter reaches level 8. Let's see. 9. Okay. Yeah, she's not really learned anything. which she can learn things. She does have positions open for those. But yeah, Cyril's got a bunch. Also, that means there's 2 field skills? Because she has 4 in-battle skills. Well, maybe there's some that overlap. I don't actually know what may or may not overlap. I don't remember Tornico's stuff super well. Also, I don't think that's gonna be useful for anybody. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Armita's still got plain clothes. Alright, well, we don't really have any good cell fodder yet. We have our very, very, very basic stuff, and also, this is a very pretty area. But yeah, we've got basic stuff, but yeah, nothing that's gonna net us all that much. And what did that slime ever do to you? Killed the hell out of that slime. I do like what they can do with dungeons and whatnot. With the extra space for, you know, various textures and area builds. And so on and so forth. You like a good tile set, but this is also nice. Alright, yeah, group of enemies, sure, whatever. Get him, Cyril. Alright, well, so far we've definitely outclassed the beginning of the game enemies. So we definitely want to make sure we're well prepared for when we go to, like, the next major area. Because, yeah, this is going quite well. But, you know, it's the beginning of the game. They're not throwing anything good at us. I want to be ready for when they do start throwing stuff at us. Do not want to get laid low by hubris. I mean, that is a big group of slimes, but what if Cyril had a boomerang? That's not a what if, because she does have a boomerang. Unfortunately for you, she does have a boomerang. She is not licensed, but she is very familiar with how to use it. Just gonna mash. I don't need to be worried about these guys. I think I saw a shimmer. Wow, alright, yeah, no, sorry. Not sorry. Oh, wow, Seed of Agility. I mean, that is very nice of them to drop that, all things considered. Okay, no, I wasn't seeing a shimmer. That was just, water pitter-pattering down from the ceiling. I was fooled. Alright, the ant nibblers are slightly better, but not by enough to matter. More money. Hey, how are we doing on money? 740. I mean, that's not half bad, all things considered. That's a pretty good amount of money. Alright, I could use the Chimera Wing. I don't think I want to. I mean, fights aren't gonna be a problem. Because of that. Alright, well, goodbye. Well, that guy managed to survive. And Armina really liked watching that, apparently. Let's see. Oaken Club. Pot lid. Alright, well, at least the money was useful. Yep. Yeah, that's just gonna keep happening. Alright, so let's see. Our next story destination is back in Reeve. But now I need to remember where the red doors are here. I think they're only in the castle. But there are a few. Do I even need the inn? I don't know if I do. Deirdre's missing like a little HP, but yeah, I'll just wait until we go to the next town again. Alright, oh yeah, and it just shows the locked doors here. Ah, but that one's blue, though. Only the right key will open it, and although we have a key for thieves, we don't have whatever the blue one is. There's like Mystic Key or something in 4? I don't remember. File of Unsealant. Oh, okay. I was looking for the word file. Alright. Allows allies who've had their spells sealed away to cast freely again. Okay, so that's not gonna be useful. That's kinda useful. Deirdre does have some magic, just not a lot. I've been working here in Eliahan Castle for 10 years. They locked me in here, I haven't been able to escape. Extra clever. Well, it sounds like they should just give you that book, just from the word go. Those darn scholars. Keeping all that knowledge to themselves. You gotta be smart to make smarts, as they say. We all know this phrase. We've all heard it. Okay, so let's see. There's nothing on the second floor. There might be a bunch of things here. I probably shouldn't unlock those. They are cells. See, you gotta be able to punch your way out of a castle. That's how you escape your dad, keeping the castle all the time. So, you know, skill issue and all that. Okay, so they weren't talking about the ball and chain. There is actually a wrecking ball that we need to find. So I'm guessing I know what we're getting when we go to Reeve. It's a rousing ring. Okay. Let's see, rousing ring. Oh, that's really good. Transfer that to... honestly, Deirdre. I get 2? I get 2, you say? Alright, well, yeah, I definitely want that on Deirdre. You know, main character and all. It is in my best interest for her to not fall asleep ever, so... It's between that and any mage I might have, but nobody's a dedicated mage just yet, so... Okay, while I'm thinking about it, going back to the, does Murdog have an accent thing? Technically speaking, yeah, no, I think everyone would except Deirdre because she doesn't talk, but yeah, I did go in ahead of time and specifically find, you know, names of different origins, because the one Dragon Quest game I do know did have a bit of fun with, mixing those up. So yeah, Murdog is, I believe, Scottish. Cyril is a bunch of things, but this one is French, this form of it, rather. And then Armida is Italian. So just, you know, I thought I should bring that up, just so you know, viewer, generally what each character would sound like. It seems like the wrecking ball is basically an explosive. Pouch of musk. Ugh. Okay, so if you want to fight, you can use that. I feel Murdog's gonna get that at some point, though. Me and Tornico at least had that ability to just whistle and call monsters. I'm going to throw in my guess and say that that is a merchant thing. Seated fence, nice, nice. Alright, so we can probably figure out... good point of origin for everybody. I think, though, that, I think Italian is the only, accent that didn't appear in Dragon Quest IV, right? Because I know that there were French. In fact, they were the invasive species of the game. A demon who was a big lion, who was a huge pain to fight, was just foisting the French language on everybody. Yeah, and Scottish, of course, that was, I think, generally Tornico's region. There are I don't know why that sentence is funny to me, though. To me. There are Italians in Dragon Quest V. Yeah, that's gonna be my, Blue Sky Gimmick account, is Does this game have Italians? Okay. So it does show the locks on here, but... it seems like that's just so you know that these are locked cells. He used to be Italian, but then they took that away. Alright, and here's the other way we could have come up. But yeah, we did get a bunch of items in the previous area, though. So I definitely think that was the good route to take. Alright, well, it seems like everybody is pretty well connected in this region. There's just a bunch of areas that are connected to one another. So we could get back to Dreamer Tower pretty easily if we wanted to, but there's no real reason. Alright, it's 9:35. So... I'm gonna say... we'll go to Reeve, and then I think we'll call it a night. I'm streaming later than I usually do, but again, that's because I did get a late start, which is unlikely to be the case next week, so we can just do a normal stream next time. And I know it's not entirely necessary, but I'm also gonna walk to Reeve as well. I could use a Chimera wing. I do have, let's see, where are they? 5 of them. Oh, wait, hold up, 1 sec. There was one thing I checked, or I forgot to check. And that is, of course, the mini-metal section, which is the well that is... yeah, all the way down there. Definitely don't want to forget mini-metal stuff. I might get some good items for it. Alright, down the well we go. If I'm almost at the tutorial area, is there like a huge thing between me and the next save point if I try to leave the tutorial area, or should I just call it quits, you think? Alright, Thorn Whip. Just what you've always wanted. Alright, I'll probably just wind down, I think. Yeah, if you're not entirely sure, I think I'll just play it safe and get back to Reeve, and then I can just like do item management between streams. Oh, I could get a garter, but not just yet. Alright, so let's see. Equipment bag, leather dress, a no-nonsense frock made of animal hide. Can only be equipped by women. Well, good news about the party makeup. Alright, you get priority, and yep, you can wear it. And I already happen to know that everybody else has this exact bit of equipment, so here we go. Alright, Thorn Whip. Alright, what do you have to say about this? I always recommend this one to any would-be whip wielders. I mean, it's got thorns attached to it. I do like that function. I do like hitting multiple enemies. Alright, so Murdog can't equip that one. That's actually really good attack power. Okay, I mean, swords are great and all, but like, I don't know. This does seem like it's pretty good. Plus, if I give that to Murdog, then she does more damage. Alright, but that's just an oaken club, which means nobody else is gonna have any use for it. Alright, well, pleasure doing business with ya. Whee! Just zoom right up. Alright, if we're done here, then yeah, let's, get a move on to the next town. I definitely want to get into some fights. If they survive the boomerang, Deirdre will just kill them. Now she's got a whip, so like... what's gonna stop me at this point? Yep. I don't think we're gonna get to see the whip in action for a hot minute. I mean, I could, but... look. If I get a weapon with better attack power, I'll give it to her. For somewhat obvious reasons. I feel like I probably shouldn't give my absolute best stuff to Armida. I mean, she'll sometimes make use of it, just, you know, not always. It's fine, we'll just be a temporary Belmont. Temporary Belmont is my favorite prog rock band. Well, alright then. Probably not the best showing of the whip, but, you know. Armida, see, everybody's like, oh, Armida, she's not gonna be useful, she's gonna mess around. Well, guess what? She purposefully just started singing and dancing so that we'd actually be able to showcase the whip a little bit. And by that I do mean a little bit. Not much at all. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna progress today. I think I've got enough money. Alright, so yeah. I think there's only the one building with a red door. Oh wait, no, there's also this area. We can talk to you too. Mounts to the southeast of the village. Oh, there's also a tree I need to find at some points. I should also go through memories and just erase all the ones I accidentally made. Alright, yeah, so... I'm gonna go over to the church and we'll save, and then we'll wrap up. So yeah, definitely a very productive session. Got through our first dungeon. Dreamer Tower wasn't so bad, but definitely seems like they gave us a bit of a softball to start out with. But then again, as I've said before, my only other point of reference is Dragon Quest IV, which, you know, is the game that starts you with sort of one party member. One proper party member, you do get, a backup dude. He's just, not controllable, so. It's a very limited party compared to this, which I could have gone with like one person, but no, I'm doing the full party. Alright, so yeah. That'll do it for Dragon Quest III this week. I'm guessing next time we'll be leaving this island by means of teleportal. Like I said, I will be redoing my equipment between streams, so... some stuff will look a bit different, although I don't think weapons are going to change much. Like, even though I do have a lot of money now, I also do have a lot of good weapons, so I don't know how much that'll change. But, yeah. We'll get that and then continue our journey next time. As for other streams, though, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, is gonna be Mega Man Star Force 2. So we just unlocked our power-up for the game. We got our box art form change, Ninja. And now we need to continue looking for Geo's friends, because we did use the power of friendship to stop ninjas from devouring our soul, but we do still need to figure out where everybody went, so hopefully Geo and Luna can figure that out on their own. And then Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, apparently we're gonna be very RPG heavy for a bit, because I'll be starting Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Don't really know much about that one actually, so I'm definitely interested in seeing how that one is. That's it for stream stuff, but you can catch the VODs on YouTube. I'm Fefner Masamune on there. And hey, guess what? There are LPs there as well. Mega Man 04 is Monday. Just hit the midpoint of that game yesterday. We got to meet Craft properly. He's, maybe not got the best sense of how to help the people he loves, but he's trying, and maybe he should do that less. Wednesday is Sonic Advance 2, which that's tomorrow, and that is... Oh wow, that's actually going to be the second to last episode, although there is a bonus episode. But yeah, Sonic Advance 2 is almost done. We're getting to the final actual level in this next episode. And then Friday is Zelda 2, The Adventure of Lyn, which just started this last week, so that's going to be another short LP, but there is going to be adventuring. We do not get a good gauge of how big this world is compared to Zelda 1 in this next episode, but eventually, by which I mean the episode afterwards, if I remember correctly, we do get kind of a scale of Zelda 1 as compared to Zelda 2, but, for now we just have this kind of weird game where we just have to cross the world and get into many random battles on the way. That's the unusual part for a Zelda game. And that's it for LP stuff, but if you would like to support me, you can do so through Patreon or Ko-fi. I'm Fefner on both those sites, and you can find the links easy enough in the Twitch bio or underneath the YouTube videos. Alright, well, I guess, yeah, I'll end the stream and reconfigure my items, and then I will wish that I could keep playing. I'm just getting started. I want to keep going. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it, though. I'm gonna hold back. I'm not gonna keep going. I definitely don't need to grind, as far as I can tell. I think we're pretty good on levels. Also, wow, okay, so... Oh. Okay, well that's actually interesting. Last thing we learned before we go. Level, or experience for each level is definitely dynamic. Because it used to be Murdog leveling up first. She leveled up quickly at the start, but now she's actually lagging behind Cyril. And Armita's ways off. For reasons. There is actually oh yeah, you can also see that there's a main and sub accessory there, and I just completely forgot about that. Yeah, there is a reason that gadabouts are gonna take a hot minute to level up. It is, probably worthwhile, if I had to guess. I know vaguely what you get from it, and it does seem like it'd be pretty good, so... Yeah, that one's gonna take a bit, and... Of course, Deirdre's lagging behind a lot. The hero does take a bit to level, it seems, but... I'm gonna guess that's, for the reason of... They're the hero. So yeah, they're probably slow to start, but gonna be pretty good overall. And also, when it said Appearance B, I thought I chose the B design for all of them, but no, that just means it's an all-female cast. Not the specific design. This is like the third one on the list. I had a double take there. Anyway though, yeah, alright, I'll stop now. Bye.